So hello, I get sometimes emails that people use the BBR, the Bioresonance laser, and they get shocks. Just yesterday again, saying we have very good results, but sometimes our patients feel a strong shock that's almost frightening. So I can guarantee you this system has a CE, it's made in Germany, all the electrodes that you can connect are optically disconnected from the main line. So there is absolutely no chance that even a little bit of higher powers can come through from the grid. So how is this explainable? Because as you can see here, we have a maximum of 14 volt that can come out. And how is it explainable that people feel a shock at these low voltages? Simply because it is an effect of the eigenfrequency, of the eigenresonance. You know all these examples of a opera singer singing right at the right frequency, and he can make a glass explode in 10 meters distance. And this is resonance, and that's what you people feel when you say this is an extreme shock. I can show you that in most cases we have not even the 14 volt, we have like 3 volt. Here when we do bioresonance with the laser, but we hit the resonant frequencies. If it's a good bioresonance system, it's of course we want to hit the resonant frequency, and we do this quite often, and then we have a sensation of extreme shock, even so it's like 1 volt. And I can show you this right here. I put the system here like a little voltmeter, and I put this here under my feet. By the way, you can do the 2 electrodes. You know, either you have one hand electrode like this, or you have one pad that you put somewhere, or you can have it on both feet. So wherever you have the 2 references is up to you, and you can experiment. It's always the same. You put it in the inversion mode. The the left button is knob is in about 2, and the middle one is in about 50-50. Here you have it to the maximum left, and this one is also to the maximum left. Then you always put it in biofield, the one electrode, and the other one is the channel 2. Don't forget the reference. So then you can always, of course, adjust the blinking speed here with the middle knob. But I'll make it now very simple. I use the 2 feet and put one electrode here under one foot and the other one under the other foot, and so you see we have a changing voltage, of course, because you are like a semiconductor. Your body switches on and off. It's going between 2.5 and like 0.5, half a volt. And if I make this here changing here, it doesn't do much difference. You know, the blinking speed changes, but the voltage does not change much. So you can say, even when set correctly, you have only a voltage of 2-3 volts. Still people feel the shock. So what we did now, and I don't think it will ultimately solve the issue, because even at 1 volt people feel this very strong resonance, but still we made something that's a universal reducer cable. So whenever you have people that are very sensitive or very anxious about electricity, then you put this, you can put it either in the biofield or in the channel 2 channel. So you just put this in here, one side, and then here, and then you can adjust here the intensity even more down. So let's say when you turn it all the way to the left, it's maximum. To the right, it's the lowest. So let's put this up here to the maximum left, and then we adjust here again that we have like a maximum blinking speed. Then I can show you now, measuring here at my feet. See, now we have only 0.3, so 300 millivolts, imagine. And we still have this strong effect, and I can tell you, for some reason, the effect of the colors and the patterns is even stronger than at 3 volts. So that's the electronic homeopathy. Less is more. It's the higher potency. We can see this here. If you don't believe it, get this this cable now. We have only 10% of what I showed you before. Before we had like almost 3 volts. Now we have 0.3, 300 millivolts, and the effect is stronger. The power of the patterns and the colors is stronger. So it's really it's electronic homeopathy. We treat you with your own frequencies, with your eigenfrequency, with the similimum. And we treat at the lowest possible voltages, and we have these strong effects. And don't be afraid if anybody feels a little shock. There is nothing to worry about. It's purely a resonance effect that can only be in some cases initial aggravation, but it will have a good result for sure. I can guarantee this.